Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kelvin with the first video in a new segment I am calling Blaxploitation Junkie, and this is just me talking about some of my favorite or non-favorite Blaxploitation films, but just Blaxploitation films in general. I wanted to talk about Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song. Before I actually tell you how I feel about the movie, I just want to say that I am a big fan of Melvin Van Peebles. Melvin wrote, directed, starred, produced, and composed the music for this movie. Just to give you a few details, it's basically, you know, just about a man who has enough, who's had enough with the man, you know, on his butt, and so now he wants to do something. Like, you heard when this movie came out, people from the Black Panther Party supported this movie, called it revolutionary. This film was basically kind of the kicking point, not only for the Blaxploitation genre, but also for independent movies as well. Melvin is a provocateur. He knows what's gonna stick. He knows what he wants to do. He knows what he wants you to feel. The movie became a hit independently. Melvin has gone on to do some other film work and Broadway and everything like that. Not only did I say that, you know, he also composed the music, but he also gave an up and coming band who was just starting out, didn't have any footing, to do the music for the soundtrack, and that band became Earth, Wind and Fire. Now, I will say this about the movie: I loved what Melvin did film-wise. The steps that he took, the angles that he made, the steps that he took to get this film made is nothing short of a miracle, and this film was needed to be seen at a time where African Americans didn't feel like, you know, they had any heroes to look up to. But at the end of the day, I did not like this movie. And that's not saying, and that's not being harsh with the movie. It just didn't do anything for me. And how I saw this movie when I was in college, I wrote a paper about Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song and compared it to Melvin's son's Mario's film called Badass, which is about the making of Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song and everything that his father went through and everything like that. I felt like that movie that Mario did was such a love letter to his father, such a love letter to the revolution of independent filmmaking and the beginning of the Blaxploitation genre. I thought the music was fantastic. I liked the shots that Melvin did. I liked the kind of funky style that he kind of did, kind of, you know, was the precursor for some of the MTV stuff. But I just didn't like the movie. I didn't like the way it was structured. I didn't like the writing. I barely liked the acting. It just didn't do anything for me. But that doesn't mean that you know, that you can't watch and enjoy this movie, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who actually enjoy the movie. But, you know, you guys tell me what you think. Hit us up at We Do Movies on Facebook. And until then, we'll see you next time for episode 2 of Blaxploitation Junkie. See you later. Peace.